Hey everyone, what's going on here? Cause I'm a Fury and I'm back. We're gonna dive deep into this dumpster of a story. Now, Resident Evil 7 released yesterday in Japan on a Nintendo Switch. But the catch is that it's a cloud version, meaning that you have to play it from the server. So after watching and looking on YouTube and seeing people actually playing and that the server, even with strong connections, it's problematic running even like that. I mean, for the fact that the Switch is struggling to render a cloud game like Resident Evil 7 shows that this system does not have the sufficient power to actually make a physical copy and have it run worth a damn. Okay? And the writing's been on the wall for a long time. I've been saying this since Go Home Nintendo You're Drunk video I did, when people were actually just outright was coming for my head because I actually questioned and brought up a lot of stuff that is coming to fruition now. The system is outdated from release. It just is, it can't run this stuff. Get it through your head, Switch bitches. Not the fans of first party. We talking about the Switch bitches, the ones who on Twitter port begging, the ones who are of every Nintendo fanboy on YouTube who's in the comment section telling motherfuckers that, oh wow, yes, what are you talking about? The Switch is as powerful as the PS4. It's just a little bit weaker than the PS4. And it can run with the Xbox One, like it can run better than that and stuff. I'm like, are you delusional? Are you delusional? Just because PS4 is winning the console war doesn't mean that the Xbox One is a weak system, number one. Number two, there's no way, both those systems graphically are on another level compared to the Switch. Alright, the Switch is like maybe Xbox 360, I would say PS3 caliber at its peak, but let's remember the frame rate issue. How it runs, even like, look at the Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Runs like shit. And we got somebody else, my friend, send me screen captures of conversations he's been having. And somebody actually got the nerve to say that even if it was on the PS4 or the Xbox One or the PC, it won't run any better than it did on the Switch. I'm like, nigga, please. Excuse my French. I'm black, so that word slips every now and then. Oh my god. I was like, man, please. There's no way in hell. And let's get back to Resident Evil 7. Okay? I mean, as is, the game sucks, alright? I mean, I took the advice of people who told me I was being harsh on it and stuff, and I actually repurchased it for about a third of what its price was when I first got it and returned it to the fucking store. Anyway, now, if the Switch is struggling to run it in the cloud, that means the Switch can't run it physically, and the servers suck major balls. I mean, they actually like look up Dreamcast guy video when he straight calls RE7. He loves the game. That's when me and him disagree with that shit. But he loves RE7, and he was upset at how trash it ran. And a lot of people, you can't pimp portability. Yes, let's reference that video, pimping portability. That's what everybody talking about. Well, you can't take a PS4 on the go. You can't take an Xbox One on the go. Well, hey buddies, you can't take RE7 on the go, can you? You can't sit on a bus and play it. If you got you gotta run it through your Wi-Fi through the cloud service. Good luck. Good fucking luck running that on hot spots. Give me a break. You wanna go to Starbucks and run it? Good luck with that shit too. It's like it's a new level of writing that's on that wall. It's like written in crimson blood red, like this shit is not gonna work. The third party is gonna start drying up, because of, let's just face it, these third-party companies do not want to spend extra money to make a Switch version, because the Switch version needs special care and time. You think just because it's a graphically less version that it could just pop up on this one easy? No, they have to downscale it. They have to make sure the frame rates is right. They gotta try to condense and the sound. They gotta do a lot of shit, and it end up costing more money than they want to spend on the game's development. And that's stopping, and it's gonna keep stopping a lot of third-party games from coming out on the Switch. And let's not forget that it's gonna stop it from coming out on the Switch. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. I said let's not forget, and I forget. Irony. Let's not forget that, you know, the system itself just can't. It's just not strong enough. It won't. So it's not only is it a unique chipset with the what is it, the Tegra, which they need to go to Pascal, everybody's saying, in order for it to compete, to even compete with and get these third-party games, it needs to be updated. And then we got people who are stubborn, like, no, it don't need to be upgraded and stuff. And my friend Demetrius brings up a valid point. A lot of people who stand that hard for who are standing that hard for the Switch and talking about how powerful this thing is, truly cannot afford to get another system. They can't run, they don't rock a PC for the most part. They don't have a PS4 or the Xbox One. And especially with PS4, once like characters you see like Crash Bandicoot, who Sony retired as being they no longer exclusive. That's been like that for quite some time. And you see them like, yeah, the Nintendo fans like, yeah, we got this one now. It's not exclusive anymore. We're gonna start taking all your games. God of War's gonna come to the Switch. I'm like, pump your brakes, jackass. It is not, okay? Spyro and Crash are like throwaway characters at this goddamn point, okay? And after the success of God of War for PlayStation 4, and how it's getting critical review, great storytelling, great adventure, good character dynamic between Kratos and Atreus, his son. Yeah, it's not come to the system. You can't even run Breath of the Wild coherently, and you talking about God of War? Sit the fuck down, Switch bitches. I swear, sit the fuck down. Because it's pathetic now. And I gotta constantly reiterate that this is not towards the Nintendo fans who love the first party, who knows the system's strengths and weaknesses, and they love Mario, they love Mario, they love Zelda, they love the first party stuff. This video is not coming at you guys. This is to those port begging, delusional fans who just think that this system is better, is all like the greatest thing ever. I wouldn't even rate it the best Nintendo console. You know, everybody kind of gonna say it's a toss-up between the NES and the Super NES. But as I said before, my favorite console of the current, like of the last 20 years, is the Nintendo GameCube. And funny enough, that was the last legit console that could compete with its rivals. Okay, we had the Xbox, we had the PlayStation 2, and we had the GameCube, and they were getting the same, for the most part. They was getting a lot of the same third-party games. Remember Soul Calibur, people? You got Link on the GameCube version, you got Spawn on the Xbox version, you got Heihachi from Tekken on the PlayStation 2 version. Remember that? That's when Nintendo was competing. This path that they gone into, they don't want to compete, and they got to. You have to stay alive. You cannot live off of first party games alone. So I done went way far off the topic, because there's nothing really bad to say any more worse I can say about Resident Evil 7 cloud version for the Switch. Okay, I hear nobody bragging about that. The only thing they're gonna do that I've been hearing is that they've been defending its shitty its performance. The servers over in Japan suck. It's only out in Japan. So if you got people testing it out and they struggling to get past the first 15 goddamn minutes of the game because of server issues, yeah, it's a waste of time. And they charge what is it, like 18, the equivalent American $18 maybe, or $20, and you get it for 6 months. So it's pretty much a rental. Good luck with that shit too. So you better beat it as soon as possible and get your money's worth out of it. It has the downloadable content and stuff too, and it only takes up 45 megabytes on your Switch because it's running from a cloud. It's like Loki said to the executioner in Thor Ragnarok. You had one job, and you can't even do that properly. That game had one job through Switch, just to run fluidly through the cloud, and it can't even do that. That's a goddamn shame. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this one short. And as always, keep watching what you want, keep gaming the way you want, keep being you, because I'm Fury. I'm out. Have a good day or night whenever you're listening to this, and peace.